Let us return to our other party as we see Leo, Pippin, Brika, and Crash leaving Bazaar Street behind as they drive headfirst into an inter-party conflict, the tension of the previous events getting to even the most holy of them as they move towards the next step in their party dynamics. This week on WeTogether, Curbside Conversations and Rest Stop Revelations. Are you guys ready?
Da.
Yes.
So I have a quick question as we begin this. Leo, you're still in that headspace. You're still having that moment. Do you stay or are you trying to leave?
Yeah, he gets out the last thing that he really wanted to say there. I feel like there's like a silence in the car after he drops his bomb. And he sits there for a moment.
Can you remind us the bomb?
He basically said, I needed to do drugs because I just found out that I have a sister that I shouldn't have. And you see him real quick. He pulls up his gate and he's typing out this kind of like long message. Sends it, puts the car in drive, leaves. So, back to the safe house.
All right, then.
Tension in the car is palpable. There's like a thick fog as the car starts moving out of the parking. The scent of Bazaar Street leaving you guys behind. As you start pulling onto the street, out of the streets, onto the freeway. Start making your way back. Actually, I'm pretty sure you don't even need to take the freeway. I think this is all in Sector 41, Sector B41, if I remember correctly. So you're making your way through the side streets of Sector B41. And honestly, I feel like this is not the first time that you guys have had a tense silence, but it is the first time where it feels like none of you really know what to say. Everything that you guys have been through kind of like stacking up on top of you, and it's creating this choking fog in the car where it feels like Leo's going through something that none of you really can know about. Crash is definitely going through something none of you can know about. Brika is having her own issues, and it's starting to cause this rift. You can feel it in the party, but none of you can feel it as palpable, as intense. Pippin. The tension in this car, it reminds you of certain days back at Heinrich, where kids arguing over whose toy went where. You know, it was a nice place, but you guys were still pretty poor. Shared toys, you shared things. Everything was shared. And then there were the people there that constantly wouldn't share. And it would create rifts, and it would create tension, and it would create turmoil. So as all of you work to ignore this tension, Pippin, you can't seem to. It's like the tension is causing the fur on the back of your neck to stand up on end. You feel your tail kind of fluffing up. It takes about 40 minutes to get back to the safe house. In that time, are you sitting in the tension? Or does it explode?
So at first, Pippin's doing a lot of thinking at the moment. A lot of things have been said, a lot of things have been done, and he's feeling it in himself. He's feeling it building to a point where he's not going to be able to contain it. But he's like quietly trying to pray to himself, you know, going like, "Beethoven, please don't let me lose my cool. I know I'm not supposed to like snap at these people," but you guys wouldn't hear that. He's saying it like almost like when you're mouthing words to yourself, but you're not like saying anything audibly. And he's sitting there and he isn't looking at anyone at first, but maybe about 20 minutes into the car ride, he's getting annoyed by the fact that no one's addressing anything. But you guys would just hear a on the back of the car, and he just goes, Leo, pull the car over now. Pull the car over now. I'm not going to ask again.
I pull over on just this side of the street. There's nowhere else to pull over.
We need to talk about some things, because this is out of control right now. The fact that there is, I don't know if you guys can feel this right now, but all the hair is standing up on the back of my neck. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with all that's been going on with you guys, all the secrets we keep from each other. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want to do this anymore. I never asked to be a part of this. I was dragged into this unwillingly, and I'm trying to help you guys, but you're so thick-necked that you won't let me help.
Can I, just for flavor real quick, I pass back that bag of bombs so it's sitting in your lap as you're like emoting.
The bag of explosives in your lap. So as Pippin's words come out, again, each one biting as they're coming out. It's almost like a barking is happening while he's saying these words. Leo pulls the car over, and just the tension just kind of breaks. As Pippin now is like the focus. And Pippin, you can feel them. They're all of their eyes are on you.
My head.
Does anyone have a reaction to this other than silence? Car remains silent.
You can see he's like breathing heavy. He's like, feels good to get all that out, but he also feels bad. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like dig into you guys, but this isn't working. This dynamic, whatever this is, we're so distrusting of each other that we won't even like share details that would help each other and probably keep us out of a lot of danger. We're just like, I don't even know what to call that. Like, that's not a party dynamic at all. I mean, no offense, Leo, but I have to say this. Last time you said, oh, I need drugs because your thing isn't working for me. Why do you got to blame my God that you don't even believe in? You're blaming a deity you don't believe in. I think that's idiotic. Why?
I believe in your God. I just don't worship your God.
Well, do you honestly think that I don't struggle with anxiety and pain? I mean, for Pete's sake, my own birth parents gave me away. They didn't want me. I found purpose in what I believe because, honestly, being an acolyte of Jehovah was the only religious group that would take me in without any requirements. I just came as I was. I struggle with these things too. It's not an overnight change. It takes years to get to this point of change and growth and overcoming things. Bad stuff happens to me all the time. I'm not naive. I live on level 3 and I don't make that much money. Blood Moon doesn't pay me all that well, but I'm making my own way because that's what I believe in, because I've never really had anybody aside from my parents help me with anything. So I live here. I'm a member of, I'm a resident of the block, but people treat me like I'm brand new here just because I have optimism. I don't understand that.
Pippin, nobody ever said that you don't have these problems. My parents died when I was really young. And then the only thing that I had left was found family and my goddess. And both of those things betrayed me. I have nothing. I came here and you are what I have.
Are you afraid that I'm going to betray you as well? Because I can tell you right now, that's not going to happen.
Pippin,
I'm just saying, all
don't
I've
know
grown.
that I can talk about trust. right now.
Nobody in this car
You don't want
apparently
to
can.
hear how I feel about trust right now, Pippin.
No, I do want to hear. That's why we're having this conversation, because nobody seems to trust each other anymore. There's always a secret agenda, a quiet behind-the-scenes thing that, oh, I'm struggling with this, but I won't talk to anybody about it because I can handle it all on my own. Well, you
Pippin,
can't.
you hurt me.
What did I do?
You know what you do to people?
What?
You ask your God to heal them, but you don't fix them, Pippin.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you, Leo. Is it my responsibility to fix the entire world?
No,
or is
but
that a
Pippin,
group?
nobody asked you to put a Band-Aid on it either.
You have.
I asked you after you did it the first time.
So you think that's what I am?
Pippin,
That's all I am?
you took my anxiety. I've never gotten rid of that before. I've never found a way, God or no God. You took it away, and I asked for you to do it again, and it didn't work. I didn't ask you the first time, but now I know what it feels like to not hurt for the first time ever. And then you took that away from me, like everything else is taken from me. You did the same thing to her. I don't know how she felt in that moment. I don't know how she feels about it now.
Pointing to Rika.
Yeah. You can see how that could hurt somebody, right? I know you are all I know you want to help. I understand that. But your actions have consequences, regardless of your intention.
Me? Oh, I don't feel the same way. I have a lot of hurt, yes. I deal with it. If it goes away, that's great. If it's here, also fine. So, Pippin, we have no issues. Totally good,
Bro.
my friend.
I'm just, I don't, as soon as she says that, Pippin, instead of feeling like good, it weirdly enrages you that she says that. Pippin, we have no problem. No problems when? No problems that we're not saying? No problems at all? No problems that are obviously problems that we're just ignoring? What does she mean by that, Pippin?
Pippin, like, grits his teeth a little bit, kind of like a dog snarling for a second. Okay, so we're just going to ignore the fact that there was a giant mass of black evil energy that emanated around you and killed a bunch of people? I think that's a problem. I said that was a problem before. It's okay if you don't have an emotional connection towards me. That's fine. But that's a big problem. That's not good. And Leo, I know that my actions have consequences. I've experienced that before in even minor ways with trash chicken. By the way, I don't ever want to go back to that restaurant again. I'm fine with eating anything else. But
like the specific franchise or
that one,
franchise as a whole. Okay.
That one that we keep going to. I don't want to go there again. I know that it doesn't always seem like what I'm doing is helping. And I understand that, and I'm trying to get better at not overwhelming people and not forcing it on people when they don't want it or need it.
You just took away that lady's dementia. I'm sure she's grateful in the moment, but she's going to come back to that later and think, I wish I had that again.
Do you think I knew she had dementia? I had no idea.
Okay, so that's actually my new question. You're just healing randomly? You're not intentionally doing this? That's way worse.
Okay, out of game, that's a really valid point.
In game, that's a really valid point.
Yeah. Leo, I think everyone needs a little healing. It can't be that bad.
No. You just told us how everything is fine and dandy in your little world. You don't get a say in this, if that's how you feel. If you feel strongly...
I did not say everything's fine and dandy. I said if my hurt is here, that's fine. If it's not, that's great.
That's how
That
you
means
handle
I
it.
handle my shit.
That's how
I don't
you
freak
handle it.
out and
You
ask
put
for
it under
drugs every
the
time I
rug.
get a little bit upset.
You put it under the rug.
What do
Yeah,
you
but
think
that's
doing
better than
drugs
masking it with
is?
drugs.
I
Hey, time out. Crash. Like, after this whole exchange, I just need to know where you're at right now, okay? Because you're trapped in this car with what looks like just an obvious confrontational moment. I just want to see where Crash's mind is at right now.
Crash is currently arms crossed, like leaning up, head against the window, just staring out. Doesn't really look like he's a part of the conversation or anything like that. His guitar's in the back of the truck. He's not even holding onto his guitar or anything. And yeah, he's just sitting there listening. Where Crash's mind is at right now is where his mind has been a million times before. New group of people, hyper judgmental, think they know everything about him, that sort of thing. He's just very miserable, kind of.
Leo's about to make that worse.
Yeah, cool.
So the argument kind of fades back in as after Brika says it's better than masking it with drugs.
See, what I appreciate about Crash is he doesn't just sweep it under the rug. You can say he does drugs to deal with it, but I can even see that that's not what's happening.
I never said Crash does drugs to deal with it. I
not
said you
talking-
did.
It's crazy that what I'm saying isn't about you. I know. But listen,
Oh, that's so sweet coming from you.
it is.
Mister, let's pull over the car and talk about everything every day because it's on my mind right now and I have to get it out.
Be fair, that was me this time, so I'm just owning that.
Yeah, but Pippin, it's your first time. Come on.
Okay.
I'll own it. I've got a fucking complex. You don't own it, though.
Either
And
way,
that's your problem.
I watched my parents get murdered in cold blood in front of me. Obviously, I have fucking issues. Do I tell everybody about it? No, because you guys don't need to know. You don't in the moment. I'm not going to go up, hey, nice to meet you. My name's Brika. Watch my parents get killed in cold blood right in front of my face when I was a fucking child. Yeah, I have trauma. I deal with it. I don't mask it. I also don't just put it on display for everyone to see. Why is that an issue?
I'm saying that in order to overcome the issues that are at hand right now, the things we're dealing with, like the people with the bowler hats that are trying to kill us, we need to talk more because we're too clammed up. I'm not saying you got to share your deepest, darkest secret. I don't expect that from anybody. Not everybody does that, and I have a lot of respect for you for sharing that, Brika. Thank you. And I'm sorry about your parents, by the way. My whole thing is...
It's fine. It's fine.
We can't operate as a team or even survive as a team if we're not going to work together and we're going to keep kind of playing in our own little corners. I've seen this sort of thing before.
Crash, can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please? You can continue.
Pippin kind of steadies himself and he's like, look, when I was at home, the orphanage, Heinrich's, I had a mentor there. He was very old. He was a shepherd. And he's the one who kind of dragged me out of a really dark place. I used to get in trouble every single day. I was on a path of destruction, kind of like what Jordan's doing right now. I was ruining my own life before I even knew I was. And he pulled me aside because he saw something in me that reminded him of himself. And that's how I became an acolyte of Jehovah. Not that you guys care. It's okay. I get it. You don't give a crap about my religion. That's fine. I had to watch him die. And in order to honor his legacy of helping other people and trying to better their quality of life, sorry, that's a hard word for me to say. I think That's why I heal people. That's why I want to help. It's not necessarily even for my own benefit. It's to honor the mentor that I had, the father figure that I had before I even had a father. I don't want to hold these things in because I think it's an important part of my life to share with you guys so you understand where I'm coming from. I don't expect you to convert or to be religious like I am or even look at the world the same way. But I'm asking you to be a little open-minded to see things through my eyes for a change. That's all.
What was that wisdom saving throw?
6.
Beautiful. While Pippin's giving that, by the way, beautiful. A+. Crash, for you, it starts kind of fading in and out as you feel a familiar, like, burning sensation behind your left eye, shooting across your brain as you start to, like, hear Pippin, but also someone else, someone arguing with you because you know it's dangerous. You know that it's dangerous. And you hear the voice. Derek, we're just trying to help people. We have the way to do that. Why would we not use it? Why would we not take it for ourselves? And you know he's wrong. You know that stone is. But what else can you do? You can't stop it by yourself. None of you can. Project Genesis was a Pippin's voice comes back in as he finishes his story. And you kind of blink and you look up and just like reorient yourself. You look around at the car. You see everyone tense and yelling still a part of this conversation that they're having. But you could have sworn you were just somewhere else. And as you look up, Pippin, you see Crash. And I'm going to put you in this hot spot again. So I hope you're ready. But that blank, uncaring stare that this man has on his face, it triggers something in you. Like almost what you believe about it is that it's not helping. I'm not going to get too far into. I'm going to let you tell us, but you can tell that like he's detached from what's going on. How's that making you feel?
It's stirring up anger again. And you see the hair on the back of his neck had gone down substantially, goes right back up. And he goes right back on, for lack of better terms, attack. He goes, hey, have you been paying attention to anything that we've been saying right now, Crash? You just blankly stare off into the distance all the time. I mean, do you even care? Hello? Luke, I hate being this way, so I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
We're role playing, guys.
A quick pause for the viewers. We're all smiling so hard during this whole scene.
It's so hard to like be miserable like that. Crash like just slowly. He doesn't even like turn his head fully. He just kind of like through the side of his eye, like looks over at Pippin, but keeps his head down. Pip, the four of us have known each other for less than a week. We all died and then woke up in a lab. We have multiple groups of people who run parts of the city, tailing us, trying to kill us, arrest us, maybe worse. No idea. We've been told that our destiny is what follows. That's it. We've told a bunch of nonsense about leveling up, heroes, all that. It's been less than a week, Pip. It's hard to get to know someone and trust in less than a week.
Also, I should add that we're all kind of going through our own individual crises that keep stacking on it. Like, Crash, I think you have like a personality Crisis that hasn't been addressed yet. We've got me and her. We got dark shadows looming over us all the time.
I've got my own issues as well, and I know I do. And all I have to say to that, Crash, is none of this stuff is our fault, and we shouldn't be blaming each other. We should be trying to work together because we are the closest thing we have right now. I haven't been able to contact my family. I have friends, but not like close friends, you know what I'm saying? Like more like acquaintance friends and stuff. And I spend the majority of my time with you guys, and I value that. But I think we need to stop blaming each other for all the stuff that's happening around us that has nothing to do with us as well. You know, like I'll take accountability for healing people when it's not good for them. I've done that, and I don't feel great about it. And I don't want people to look at me as like some sort of cure-all, because that's not what I am. I believe there's more to life than just trying to take the pain away. Sometimes you have to feel the pain to understand what it's like to live.
Pippin, I don't blame you. Or any of you for any of this. It's not that at all. I've not got nothing against you. I don't trust yous yet. But that's because ain't been much reason to. You know?
Well, if it's about earning trust, I guess I'll have to get on that.
Crash. While Pippin was talking, it kept fading in and out. That what he was talking about was the past week, and then also about Stone. And talking about how he knows that it might hurt some people, but how are you going to stop from saving everyone just because it might hurt a few? So, like, in your mind, you are having a really hard time discerning which conversation you're having. So, like, in your replies, you're talking about the stone, but you're also talking about trust. You're also talking about the past week, but you're also talking about your other party. The person you're talking to, Pippin, slowly, kind of like, almost like a ghost form of Subject Zero's face, but not scarred, not marred, just filled with life. His eyes burning with passion. His anger righteous. And you feel the same exact way in both scenarios. So moving forward, how does that feel? Are you starting to experience an emotion, or is it withdrawing you further back?
I think Crash is fighting with himself on the inside because he wants to, part of him wants to retreat back into his normality and just kind of like try and block it all out. But then the other part of him is like more attached to that like vision or flashback or whatever. So that part of him is like trying to pull the emotion out or making him a bit emotional, but I don't think he really like understands it or why.
Your nose starts to bleed and drips onto the center console of the seats between you and Pippin. As Pippin, you're looking at Crash, and you can kind of see in his eyes that there's something there that you are not used to seeing from Crash. There is a passion there, but it's something's fighting against it. But your nose is now like fully bleeding, both nostrils. Crash.
I like grab it. In like the flashback, is it having that argument with Subject Zero?
Yes.
Okay.
As you kind of look around, Brika slowly like turns into a tabaxi woman and then flashes back into being Brika. And Leo looks like a human wearing glasses. and then back to an owl.
Name's Gordon.
It's like they're almost like layered, like two pictures that are like for a 3D picture, you need the blue, you need the red.
Yeah.
They're crossing over each other. And you can see that the way Brika looks is mirroring the way that the Tabaxi look. The way that Leo looks is mirroring the way the human looks. And Leo's name is also Clark, and Brika's name is also Barbara, and Pippin's name is also Yor. And all of these things exist at the same time for you. You are you can't discern the difference. So you will act normally, but it's almost as if you're talking to Yor, Barbara, and Clark about the same thing, not trusting each other. And you're saying the same thing. You don't know each other. You died, you came back. That's it. So Pippin, I'm going to bring it back to you because you noticed that his nose starts bleeding. You noticed that he felt some emotion. And the tension in the car kind of breaks in this moment for the genuine concern. Because whenever Crash's nose starts bleeding like that, you all know what happened. Usually shortly after that.
Pippin, you would definitely anyone would be able to see like Crash is clearly like welling up his eyes. He's like, but he looks angry on his face, but you can see like he's welling up in his eyes and he's trying to hide it.
Pippin's kind of like clocking this, watching him put his jacket up to his nose to stop it bleeding. And the only thing he can think to say in the moment, it kind of like takes him aback when his nose starts bleeding so heavily, is he tries to look Crash in the eyes. He knows Crash isn't looking him in the eye. And he goes, "Do you want me to help?" That's it.
Want me to help?
There's nothing you could do to help, mate.
Well, I don't even know where to start. Where I could help. I don't have anything else I can offer aside from who I am. And I know that might not be enough at times, and a lot of times, but just know that I'm here if you need me.
Another shooting pain shoots through your head as the worlds separate for a second. Hear what Pippin has said. Also hear, I have power. Let me help. At the same time. But Pippin is now separate from Yor. Something's changed. Something's different. As you get another searing pain through your head, Pippin, you can see that like the blood is like kind of overcoming the jacket.
Do I have like a handkerchief or something in my jacket that I can hand him?
You have a shirt you're wearing.
All right. I'm Pippin like hurriedly rips off a bottom part of his like undershirt.
Pippin, we
hands
have glove box napkins.
We have trash chicken napkins. I'm just over here.
Too late. It's too late. You already ripped the shirt.
And he hands it to Crash, and like as he's turning around, he's gonna, like when you're like done with something and you roll down the window and just, But before he does, as he's turning around, he's like, I just want people to know that I'm here to help and I'm not here to hurt anybody. And I'm sorry if I have hurt people. That was not my intention. And I'll try and be better. And he just rolls down the window and kind of sticks his head out. Enjoying the breeze, though.
How far away are we from the safe house now?
Probably about 10 minutes.
Hey, Crash, Brika, can either of you drive?
Wait, so you're asking Crash, who is bleeding profusely from the nose, and Brika, go ahead, sorry. I just wanted to make sure that was...
If you mean, can I operate a vehicle? Yes. However, I'm just like dangling my feet over the edge of the front seat. And I'm just like looking at the foot pedals, looking at my feet. This particular vehicle is a little bit large.
Crash, up to you. Hey, Pippin, you want to walk the rest of the way?
Am I not allowed to be in the car?
I just want to walk.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'd like that.
About a 30-minute walk. Probably like an hour, actually. Drive, 30 minutes. Hour walk.
What is surrounding us?
Street, busy. I'm pretty sure you guys left Bazaar Street like midday, right? If I remember correctly. So you're hitting rush hour.
That was hey, could either a child-sized person or somebody who doesn't want to drive this car into Atlanta?
The child-sized person or the person bleeding profusely from their face? Can either of you guys drive?
I'm not asking. I'm telling. Bye.
Also, can you roll me a perception check, Rika?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
Perfect. Beautiful. As you kind of look around, it's just busy traffic. But you also look up at the side of the road where you guys park. There's a big sign, and it just says "Fine for parking."
Oh,
Fuck you,
man.
Sebastian. Well, it says it's fine for parking, so
Leo and Pippin would not have really heard or noticed this because you guys are getting out of the car. Crash, you are currently like your brain is in a schism, so I need you to roll me a. We'll do another perception, but at disadvantage, my friend.
Yeah, 10.
You kind of get the vibe that Brika's like, we'll just leave the car here and go. And you don't see any real reason why that's not a good idea. I'm like, fuck it. Rush hour anyway. It's going to take you guys longer to get home than you might even fucking be walking at this point.
Do I know how far it is from?
If you're going to say the worm, it's much farther.
Yeah.
That would take many hours of walk.
I get my stuff. I'm not leaving all that shit we just got.
Oh yeah, well, Pippin was the only other person carrying your shit.
while I'm sitting in the front, I like look around and I'm like, oh, we're on the block. I take my thumb and put it in the gel on the thing.
Biometric scanner?
Yeah, for the other driving slot.
Okay. I think did you already do this?
I didn't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I'm taking the second driver's slot.
It makes a weird which I guess means it's confirmed.
Thanks, Frank.
Thanks, Frank. Yeah.
Dang it. Must be getting the seasonal cold. Are you hopping over to the driver's seat?
Oh, hell no. I can't reach the pedals. Yeah. No.
You just took the driver's slot for no reason?
I don't want our car to get stolen.
Ah, that's a good point.
Because right now, Briga is on high alert for getting things stolen.
Yeah, I can imagine. And honestly, valid. Okay.
To be fair, we're about to earn a boot.
Yeah, I'd rather have a boot than get our whole car stolen.
No, it said fine for parking.
Yeah. Well, Sachel says, not Briga.
And also, to justify for people listening who are like, Briga's way too smart and savvy for this. Okay. Just before Frank became the owner of Chapone's, who drove in the circus? Was it you?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever driven a vehicle in your entire life. So she's from the block.
Go to New York and
ask someone if they know how to drive.
Yeah.
Go to New York. Out of 9 people, not 10 of them will say no.
Right. Like, the thing is, theoretically, I know all the things. I can operate a vehicle. Have I ever done so? Nah. Right. I took
plenty of YouTube videos about it.
YouTube. The logo is just yo.
I'm gonna make that logo now.
YouTube, what's up?
What up, YouTube? It's your boy coming at you again with another fire episode from the block. Just a
I
live
drove- I
streamer.
drove
Everybody to my YouTube channel.
There's just a guy on the corner just vlogging while you guys are getting out of the car.
Ooh, there was this one time I stole a hovercraft, so I did drive once.
Hovercraft car,
Same thing.
piloting, driving.
So are you guys going for this on this? Like me and Pippin have already walked like 10 foot up. Like, are you guys going with us or?
Oh yeah. So I hop out, I grab all my stuff.
Crash, you good to walk, bud?
Do I feel good to walk?
You roll a fucking 6 for your con save, right? Oh no, it's your wisdom. You didn't
That was a
roll a
wisdom
con
save.
save. Yeah.
That's better. 15.
15. Yeah, dude. Honestly, the heavy air quotes around fresh air could probably do
Yeah.
you some good. That car still kind of smells like lingering cleaning chemicals.
Yeah. I just kind of like grit my teeth, bear it, and yeah. I get out of the car. Anyone who sees Crash get out of the car would notice he looks just like a little bit more angry than usual, like a little bit less,
Chill.
yeah, or like bouncy. He's got less pep in his step. He's just kind of like more walking with a purpose. Get out. I grab my guitar out of the back.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Crash is the kind of guy, he is always wearing his jacket. Like everyone knows you because you have that jacket on. But when you get upset, you put your hands in the pocket.
Mhm.
Like you're fully like that, which is unusual for you. Usually your hands have a guitar or they're just kind of walking. But like them being in the pockets is like a signal like you're not in a good mood.
Yeah. He gets out of the car, opens up the back, grabs his guitar, slams it shut. Then he just kind of like swings his guitar over and walks like that. Hands in his pockets, just kind of like pulling his jacket taut on his back.
So would it be too soon, Pippin, to say just to heal him? He's like kind of grinning to himself.
I know he's hurting, but I'm going to ask from now on, and he did not give me permission to. So I'm not going to do it.
Big change.
I'm going to wait until people are comfortable with what they need from me, and then we'll see.
Thanks, man.
At that moment, Crash like catches up and just starts to. He's walking at like a more brisk pace than they are. Just kind of does like a sniff as he walks by.
Well, Brika, like if Crash is at a brisk pace, she is slightly jogging.
Plop, 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 plop.
Leo's just casually strolling, which might be as fast as them with his giant legs. Whatever pace Pippin is going at.
Pippin, he's not walking slow, but his pace is not. He's not in the mood to run or like go. He's like taking his time for once in his life.
And honestly, it would be hard to trollop anyway, because that was for you, Brika, by the way. It would be hard to do that because it being rush hour and like there's so many people on the side. Like the block at this time it's almost like schools of fish coming out to fucking feed. Like it's just like a sea of people that you're kind of making your way through. And now Brika, very used to this, very common. I think for Leo specifically, this would be new. Every time you've gone for a walk, it's usually early morning, late at night, and every time that you've been in during like rush hour, you've been in someone's car or vehicle at some point. So you probably are having the hardest time going through the throngs of people that are now making their way around as you guys start your walk back.
Just hear me as I'm like trotting along. Like, come on, I'm walking here. Get out of the way.
People just start like moving out of the way, like making a wide berth. As you guys are walking, Crash, you feel like a really heavy itching sensation on the side of your head that has the implant. It is like the worst itch you can possibly imagine. Pins and needles happening on your skin.
I'm like scratching it with my hands every now and then, trying to ignore it.
As you guys are walking and you're scratching it, Let's do the order. I'm imagining Pippin, Leo in front, Brika, and Crash in back.
Yeah, I'm walking
You
side
were
by side
muted.
with
I didn't hear what
Pippin.
you said.
Said I'm way in back. I have a slower walking speed than everyone in the party.
Right. And I feel like Crash is just that kind of dude. You're not going to like leave someone behind walking. You're kind of like matching your speed.
I think right now Crash is just in his own head, and he's walking maybe a bit faster than everyone. He walks past Leo and Pippin, but doesn't really like acknowledge. Just kind of like he's walking with purpose, like shouldering people. And then as we're walking too, as the itching like gets worse, and it's like starting to like tick at Crash while he's already mad. He's getting like pissed off and like kicking shit. He's just like a trash can or something. He just like fucking kicks it, like scratches his head and then kicks the shit out of it. Keeps walking.
Brika, you would notice this first, but as you're walking behind Crash, you are not leaving too much space between you two. So you're starting to get like hit in the face with like, is that fucking hair? And you can see like the dark black roots to the green tinge as you look up. And Crash has like the side of his head that he keeps scratching. His hair is just like free falling out of his head. Like just free falling. As it's like now like fucking hitting you in the face. He doesn't seem to notice.
What the fuck? Crash! Crash! I'm just like yelling.
Pippin, you would hear the yelling happening.
He's kind of walking in stride with Leo, and he's like wanting to open up a conversation with Leo, but just kind of waiting for the right moment. And he just kind of like calmly looks over his shoulder and then just looks back.
Okay. Perfect. So Crash, we'll start with Crash. We're doing a perspective shift moment here. We'll start with Crash and Brika as Brika's screaming your name, Crash.
Yeah, I just like whip my head around. Like, what?
You're shedding like a fucking wild animal.
Brika, give me a perception check. Crash, you look at your hand and you see it's covered in weird flecks of skin.
Okay. Like dead skin looking, or is it like just as like I'm scratching my skin off?
Like the skin is not necessarily dead. It still looks alive, but you're not like bleeding or anything. And it is flaking off.
Okay.
By the way, Brika, as you look up at Crash, he yells, "What?" One of his eyes and all of the skin on the side of his head looks dead, gray, decayed. On his right side, his right eye is like weirdly pale, covered over.
So as soon as he turns around, she's like, what the fuck? What's wrong with your face?
Is there anything nearby I can like look at myself in? Like
You can open your gate.
Something.
You got a phone. Gate.
Yeah.
As you open the gate and turn on the camera, face it towards you.
Do we have like lenses in our hands? Can we put your hand out?
It's the future, baby. It's magic. Shut up. So
Oh, it's magic. That's all we needed to know.
As you're looking, Crash, the side of your face looks as described to Brika. But to you, you've seen it before, but it has been a long, long time. And you start to feel this like unease, this like sick feeling in your stomach.
As I notice what's happening, just look at my hand. Fuck. Okay, when did I take those fucking pills?
I think it was recently. I think it was this
I
morning,
gave you
right?
some last
it was
night,
this
I
morning.
think. Was it this morning? This morning, before we went to the market, while we were still in the safe house.
Crash is like staring blankly at Brika for a moment. Just get back to the fucking safe house. I turn around and like flip my collar up on my jacket a little bit.
The itching is persisting and it is getting much worse. As I'm assuming you're trying to ignore it.
I'm trying my best to like ignore it, and
Brika like runs up to catch up with Crash since he stopped and just like takes off her fedora and just hands it to him and then just
Yeah,
keeps
you had a
walking.
fedora on the whole time. While we were arguing, you had a fucking fedora on.
that's
I've got to
fucking
imagine that.
great. That's unhinged.
Gotta redo the movie in my head.
Crash, do you take the fedora? Practically, it makes sense.
Yeah, I like as she's handing it to me, I like snatch it like I'm gonna throw it away, but before I do, I just like hesitate and then just put it on my head and keep walking.
Quick, Troy, Photoshop a fedora on Crash's head.
I wish I was that fast.
We perspective shift up to Leo and Pippin, who during this whole confrontation between Brika and Crash have been talking amongst themselves as they make their way through the crowd.
Yeah, we didn't turn around, so we didn't stop when they stopped, so we're considerably ahead. It seems like they just got lost in the crowd.
Right, you wouldn't even be able to see them if you look behind you.
Pippin, I feel pretty bad about what I said back there about Brika, or to Brika, I guess. Also, I said some things to you, and I stand by what I said. I just said it the wrong way in the moment, and I'm sorry for that.
That was the most Leo apology I've ever heard in my life, bro. What the fuck?
Pippin takes a second and he just kind of like lets out a big exhale. Just, I'm not trying to hurt anybody, and I apologize if I stepped on your toes or made you feel like I abandoned you when you needed me. That's not what I'm trying to get across.
It's not what you mean, and I'm fully aware of that.
And I said some things too that were pretty harsh, and I feel bad. Look, Crash seems like a great guy. He doesn't deserve to be dogged on. I'm sorry, I shouldn't use that sort of language. He doesn't deserve to be ragged on all the time because of his drug usage, and that's partially my fault. I didn't grow up around it, and I'm just not used to it. And I'm going to apologize to him later. He deserves that much from me, at least. You deserve an apology from me because I shouldn't be disrespecting your personal, and this is just how I'm saying this, no offense, but your personal issues with whatever you're going through. I'm not trying to minimize those and close you out. I'm trying to get closer to everybody so I can understand what we need to do, because I'm just as confused as everyone else.
I've been part of another group that operates exactly like this, but all the wrong things. And what you're doing, I respect it. I just need you to know that I don't think you're going to be able to just open people up because you need them to be open. And it works for somebody like me. But if I went back there and I apologized to Brika, she would just scoff at me. And that's fine. That's fine. But I just want you to know that you shouldn't put that weight on yourself. It's not your fault they're not opening up. It's not your fault they don't trust you. It's this fucking... He looks around him, looks full head around as he's looking, notices they're not behind him. It's this fucking place.
Someone bumps hard into your shoulder. Watch where you're fucking going!
Hey, step off, man. That's my friend. And Pippin steps in between them and just goes, just keep moving.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, okay. I think I have a -1 to intimidation. Oh, no, I have a +2. Sweet. 18.
I rolled a 17. So there's like a tense moment for a second, and then the guy just goes, yeah, whatever.
He's literally got a baseball bat on his shoulder too.
Dude, yeah. And Pippin turns back to Leo and he goes, I know what you're saying. It is this place. It makes people, I don't know, it's like there's a dark cloud, literally dark cloud over this place. There's no fresh air. There's no room to breathe. There's no time to slow down. Everything just happens all at once. It stresses people out, honestly.
Is level 2 better?
Oh my
Like, I
goodness,
know what they
yeah.
say about level 2. Okay.
Hey,
Listen,
let me
man.
tell you.
We
if
got to get
we-
up there.
I was just going to say, if we get the chance and my parents are alive, I will have, my mother, she makes this white peach oolong tea. It is to die for. You got to try it.
Pippin, I've got to see the moon. I'm going to freak the fuck out.
That's a fair thing, too. You can definitely see the moon and planets and stars. It's crazy.
You can't see the fucking moon from here. There's the fucking giant wall. I tried.
This place is closed off from what it's hard to say this because to many people here, this is reality. This is home. This is all they've ever known. But you've known something different, and so have I. So we see the world as more spectacular and beautiful than these people because all they've seen is drug usage. They've seen gangs. They've seen government corruption. That's all they know. We know something different. So I can tell you this for sure. If we go to level 2, you're going to have a much better time.
Something to look forward to. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you've done anything for me today, that's big.
My apology stands as it is. I shouldn't have been that harsh to you. And what I said to Crash, I mean to you as well. I'm here if you need me. And if you don't, that's fine too.
I was about to go on this whole arc where I was like really fucked up in the head, I think. I could feel it coming. I've been down that road. Really just some dark shit has happened in the last 5 days. And I think this conversation is nice. Listen, man, if I'd still go down that dark road, no, it's just character progression. It has nothing to do with you. The whole level thing. Sorry, that's weird. My dad used to talk like that. Kind of slips up every now and again.
Good. Just know that I'll be around if you need me, even if you do go down that dark path.
Don't see the moon, you'd freak out. We are literally on the moon. Look at the floor.
You can't see that shit though.
Look at the
No,
floor.
you can't.
Level 2 has a simulated sky, so there's a moon and shit. But level 3, yes, there's heavy.
I know that was
constantly.
just such a funny statement to me.
I want to see the moon. Look down.
I can show you the moon.
The thing is, it's like we're also like all on artificial floor because this is all a giant fucking mine. So there is no moon. There's no cheese left.
Yeah, there's no cheese left.
What a
You have to go to
great way to
spaceport
put
for
it.
that.
Moon got no cheese.
I'm going to say that you guys make it to the safe house relatively undisturbed. As you guys kind of approach the door, 2 things happen. First, Crash and Brika catch up to the other 2 who are standing in front of the door. Reason why you guys have not walked into the safe house. Pippin, Leo. The door open. And it's not open like someone opened it. It's open like half the door is missing. So as Crash and Brika catch up to you, you all notice this at the same time. Now Crash is wearing his fedora, or Brika's fedora. Over, like, I imagine like Michael Jackson style, like over, or mobster style.
It's on way too much. Like it's pulled way too far down. The top, the crown is all like pushed out and everything.
I need perception checks from Leo and Pippin, and then a deception check from Crash.
At 20, baby.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Also a nat 20.
This is poetic justice. Nat 1.
So we got 2 nat 20s and a nat 1 in the same roll. Wow. Okay.
What's
Okay.
wrong? What do you guys
Are these
think?
opposing? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, they're opposing, and you're both players. I think this is gonna just be since you both won, flat roll plus your charisma modifiers. It's the only thing I can think. I mean, 2 nat 20s.
What is your perception? I have a +2. I don't know if you want to use that.
Mine's a +4. Or deception's also a +4.
I'd be down to use that. I'm probably going to beat you in this roll, considering I just rolled a 19 for a 22, but it's up to Seb.
I'm down for whatever.
Roll it.
I heard the silence for a second when I was looking down. I thought it was going to be another 20. Oh, Jesus.
It's a dirty 20. I got an 18 +2.
Oh. So, bro,
I literally rolled 1 off, I think.
Leo, first of all, Pippin, you are way too preoccupied with this door to really even pay any attention to Crash Brika kind of approaching. Right? Someone's in your house. Someone broke in. Guard dog initiated. Tails up. Ears are up.
The sniffer is going.
But Leo, you at this point, call it nihilism, call it whatever you want. But at this point, you're like, of course, So you look and you're going to tell Brika and Crash, but you notice Crash wearing the hat. Now, Crash is pulling it off very well. Just looks maybe like a style choice. Except, that's Brika's hat. Why is Brika giving Crash her hat? That makes no sense for Brika. So it causes you to look a little bit more. And your eyes kind of widen in an owl way as you see Crash from the top of the right side of his face all the way down to like right where his mouth is. You see it's like just gray, decaying, dead-looking skin. His eye is like glossed over just with this pearlescent, just like almost, you guys know what cataracts look like? Like almost like a really intense cataract. And part of his nose is just like gone. Like literally like the nostril part of his nose is just like missing. And he does not look good. But Crash, you are like doing a really good job at hiding it. But Leo just chose to look a little deeper at what's going on.
I do all this in a double take. Head just pivoting, body staying still. I look, and at the end of the double take, I look to Pippin. Pippin, you got to deal with this.
Pippin's just standing at the door, and Pippin goes, I think we have to deal with this, actually. Whatever that is can wait.
To Crash. I look at Brika. When? What is this? We got to get to the Ripper Duck quick.
Guys, there's somebody in our house.
I pull up my contact list. I don't have the number for what's that doctor's name? I don't have his number. I call Polly.
Okay. The phone starts ringing. Can I have a Constitution saving throw from Crash, please?
I was just about to ask how I'm feeling.
Find out. Let's ask the
I
dice.
need to roll a different dice.
Well, you just got a nat 20 and a dirty 20 with that same dice, bro. What?
No. That wasn't that. That wasn't this one.
Okay.
This one's been rolling like shit all night. I happened to roll that other one that one time, and it rolled me a nat 20 and an 18. This one just rolled me a 3, which is a 2 for my con save.
Bro, you are fucking in bad shape. You're in full flop sweat, okay? And you're looking, and for some reason, Clark keeps telling you that you need help. Like, he's like insistent. Like, he's on his feed. He's like, I'm calling a doctor. And you've told him multiple fucking times, you don't need a doctor. You just need to wait a minute. You need to fucking just chill for a second.
Are you telling me this?
I'm telling Crash this.
I know. Is Crash saying anything back to me?
Crash is like you can tell he can't really like even see straight. He's just kind of like looking around, shaking his head. And then he goes, I told you I just need a minute.
I slap him. on the good side of his face.
Unarmed strike.
He's going to slap the good side to the bad side and just replace all the dead skin.
Or a rolled 13 plus 1, 14.
Plus 1. 14. Does that beat your con or your AC?
Yes.
All right. So you get slapped in the face for 0 damage because I did it yesterday. Leo's unarmed strike does 0 damage.
I slap him, and like the moment I slap him, I look over at Brika. Cameras in the house. You still have access to them. And I look back at Crash, grab him by the front of the shirt. We've got to go. You're dying, man.
For some reason, Clark's fucking in your face again. He just hate you. And it felt like nothing because Clark's a weak piece of shit. You know this. Not really good in a fight. But
that's my daddy.
At this point, he is. At this point, he's crossed the line with you, Barrick. You retaliate.
I spit in his face.
I'm trying to figure out what to roll for that.
I don't know. I don't know if it needs a roll or I just okay. So in my head, what I at least think I'm doing after he slaps me is I just spit in his face and stand and don't say anything, and I'm staring at him, like I don't know, waiting for another hit.
I want you to tell him to stop worrying about you. You're not his friend. He's not your friend. But I want you to do it in a voice that you haven't heard in a very long time.
Okay, give me 30 seconds.
Yep.
The whole time this is happening, I've got the phone call. I just keep ringing him.
Pulls out her tablet.
Yep.
Tries to access the safe house cameras.
We'll say you have access still because no one has kicked you off. Your safe house is completely destroyed. Like everything's upended. Everything's fucked. Everything is like just run through. There's no. Was there a camera in the basement? I don't remember.
Yes, because I saw Crash waking up.
Okay, so in the basement, it's kind of the same. Everything's ransacked, and on the wall of the living room, spray painted, is a giant V.
Looters. It's a V. Bikes?
Leo, you're engaged with Crash at the moment. You're not really hearing her do this.
I'm just like completely. I'm sending Polly a message like emergency, call back.
The fact that it's gone to voicemail every time.
I've left him voicemail saying basically the same thing. So.
Yep, and it's not the same. As you're looking at Crash, you look up at Crash, who spits in your face. Says,
"Piss off, son! I don't need you to worry about me, eh? I ain't your friend."
That's where I'm going to end this session. Thank you for listening to We Together. Find all of our links on our Linktree or join our amazing Discord community at We Together Gaming to chat about the story, share your thoughts, and hang out with the cast and GM. If you'd like to support us, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/We Together Gaming. You'll get exclusive access to our behind-the-scenes podcast, where we talk about our favorite moments, dive into character work, and have long-form discussions about the story every week. If you're all caught up and looking for more, check out the actual play podcast Hapless Heroes, now in its second season, featuring me, your GM, as a player. Available on all streaming services. A quick thank you to our top-tier patrons. GxLobes, BrenDaniel, aka Naturally Noted, That Guy Jake, and my Momma. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay adventurous, and remember, whatever we do it better together.